Splatoon 3! Alright, I can already tell today's going to be the best kind of day for me, but I'll explain why I believe that is the case in a little bit. For now, greetings companions of all ages, it is I, Lava Captain 2000, and I present to you more of my favorite Pikmin game, Pikmin 1 for the Nintendo Switch / Nintendo Wii / Nintendo GameCube. Yeah, I'm good, everybody, I'm good. In the last episode, we finished up the Distant Spring, collecting a whopping 6 ship parts, which was way more than I was expecting. And as a result, we're actually 1 day behind my PB, which I found very shocking. Today we're going to be completing the final trial, hopefully. There's like a 50-50 chance. But I'm more confident now than I was at the start of the hour because I am on my 3rd take at this. The first 2 takes were actually not... the first take I canceled because I wasn't liking how the recording was shaking out, and the second one was ended prematurely by my stuff disconnecting. So that's fun. Anyways, today we're going to start working on our stuff. We're going to need 80 blues, 10 reds, and 3 yellows. Yes, these numbers are skewed, and that is intentional. We have 93 boys. So we're going to start with our blue Pikmin numbers here. There are, in comparison to the rest of Pikmin 1's areas, which are very much, hey, figure out the right way to do them yourself. The final trial I would compare more to a level in a video game, in that there is a set way to get through everything, and your goal is to get through it quickly. On a really good day, it is very easy to beat this entire area in a single day. And so, just as a little bit of a spoiler here, when you recover the 30th and final ship part, you do actually end the day. You end the day prematurely. All right, good. So it really is just a matter of getting back to the area in time. Be very careful with these yellows specifically. Do not whistle them if you are on the GameCube version or the Wii version, because if you are on either of those versions, then when you whistle the Pikmin that have bomb rocks, they actually literally just drop the bombs wherever they are and continue on. And yes, this will set off the bomb rocks. We're waiting for the first bridge over there to get done before we can send our reds over. There is a box that needs to be taken care of. There he goes. Okay, good. So now we're just going to take our reds, and we're going to ferry them over to here. And, okay, good. They're starting to move. The blues are going to help out as well. The rest of our blues are going to be moved over here in prep work for the bomb wall to go down. And now that we've gotten the bomb wall down, because that's where this goes down, we actually are already done with this little section right here. If you know what you're doing, this section can be done really fast. Now that we're done with this, we're going to go ahead and grab all of our blues, disband, take only the 10 reds, and put them to work on this gate. This is actually the gate that takes us to the final boss of the game, as loosely as it might be considered a final boss. And while we're doing that, we actually have to go ahead and redistribute our Pikmin numbers for said boss, because I'm not taking 80 blues into it. That is a lesson in madness, and if I am not using reds, this actually might take me all day to complete. And ironically, I believe that is the last time we actually need to use blue Pikmin in this game. Blue Pikmin are always really helpful to me. I know that there's a constant debate about whether or not blue Pikmin are good or bad. A lot of people seem to think they are bad. My thought process is they're used to fulfill a certain task, and they fulfill that task really well. So I think they're actually pretty good. This is definitely the game that I think they shine the... It's either this game or it's the sequel that they shine the best in. I definitely agree that they do not shine as well in Pikmin 3, and I think they shine much better in 4, especially 4. But then again, I don't regularly speedrun Pikmin games or have a high-octane tier list. I'm an individual that believes that if you have fun using a certain type of character, use that certain type of character. Anyways, now we're going to go ahead and stick you guys in here to disband. I believe there's an infinite amount of bomb rocks here, if I'm not mistaken. And apparently... Okay, there you go. So we're going to go ahead and grab you guys. Getting maxed out bomb rocks is certainly a helpful tool. You want to grab them. Oh. Really? There we go. Okay, good. And we have our 20 bomb rocks. That should be fine. And we have our 80 reds. Now, it's been a hot minute since I've fought in this boss, but the boss, as you could probably guess, is that giant thing in the center of the arena, so let's go ahead and wake it up. This is the Emperor Bulblax, the first of many Bulblax enemies in the game. He is a member of the Grubdog family, which means he shares the same lineage as the Bulborb. And basically what you're going to want to do is wait for it to eat a Pikmin with a bomb, and it'll fall over and then throw reds into it. Be careful to run away from this thing as soon as it begins shaking off Pikmin, because its tongue has mad range. And also make sure to get away from this thing before it blows up. So yeah, this apparently I lost something to the... I lost a red to the Bulblax, which is annoying. Perfect! Awesome sauce. You wanna... It's also possible to do what I just did there. Which, in case you're curious, there is a way to make it so that the yellows throw the bomb at the, Okay, I guess I'm using 2 of you. There's a way to make... I believe, please jump. I know you can jump. That's not good. No, don't throw it at him. Don't throw it. Come here, look at me. Look at me. I'm right here. Okay. Asshole. Come on. Idiotic creature. Come on. Well, that sucks. Alright. We are getting there to him. Come on, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around. Boing? Yes, it can. He can do that. He's actually he's a very agile creature. Unfortunately for me, alright, bomb explodey. Come on, start draining health. Actually, that did a lot more damage than it normally would. I think I'm gonna try that next time. Wait for him to shake off the yellows. The reds. Is he gonna jump? No, he's not. I'm afraid to let go. Oh, come on, you impotent fool! Get over here! Alright, blow up. Blow up. I think it maybe takes one more rotation. Whoa! Okay. Come and look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Come on. Don't jump. The bomb might kill him. Nope, it didn't kill him, but the reds will. And ladies and gentlemen, for defeating the Emperor Bulblacks, we obtain, at long last, I found the final part, my secret safe. And it's as full as ever. How glad I am that I persisted in my search without losing hope. Now I can leave this planet without any regrets. Maybe I'll even stop and pick up some souvenirs for my wife and kids back on planet Hokotate. So yes, the secret safe has been achieved. 11 casualties, I think, is the most we've had in any one day. The secret safe is the 30th, and it is the final ship part you can obtain. Oh, they didn't all drop their bombs. It's a very loud sound when they do. But yep, we're just gonna go ahead and take this back. As you can see, even fighting him with knowledge of what to do, this thing still, that guy still takes a long time. Unfortunately for them, in subsequent games, the Emperor Bulblacks is a joke. We'll get to that when we LP Pikmin 2, and there will be a Pikmin 2 LP, just gonna throw that out there. I'm very excited for that one. Don't you worry. There we go. We have exactly 75, 717. And that, my friends, is the final ship part of the game. Sorry I wasn't very talkative during the boss. It's just that I concentrate on boss fights. I have finally recovered every ship part. Now I can return home to Hokotate. And ladies and gentlemen, we have finally, we already completed it before, but we have finally fully repaired the ship. Yay. And we get this cool ending cinematic. Say goodbye to the Pikmin. And for the last time, we take off. And this random bullboard that was just happened to be in the neighborhood. Happened to be in the wrong neighborhood, dude. Right, what can I tell you? You probably should have looked where you were going. Now, what upsets me the most is that apparently this is the non-canon ending, which I think is retarded. I'll talk about this a lot more when I get to Pikmin 4, because of how Pikmin 4 does things. Also, the way things are going, Pikmin 4 might actually burn a triangle strategy in the length. Just the way I intend to do Pikmin 4. But what makes this game really annoying to me is that this game technically never happened in the current canon of Nintendo's version of the Pikmin timeline. This event's never happened. Instead, this game, and at the very least, the next game in the series is actually the lowest amount. Is actually not the lowest. Sorry, I got my statements confused. This game is actually taking place in the mind of Captain Olimar during Pikmin 1's actual events. Trust me when I tell you that Pikmin 4 is going to be a very long game that I talk about. Anyways, after we've completed, we have our final analysis. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. It took us 13 days to get all 30 ship parts, which is my second best time. 3-way tie behind only my 12-day run that I'm still not sure how I ever did. I sprouted only 717 Pikmin, which is, well, my bad. Only 717 Pikmin survived, which is actually very low compared to the rest of my playthroughs. Actually, not really. It was just that my 928 seems so high compared to it. But what I am actually really proud about is my Pikmin loss counter. I only lost 24 Pikmin, which is the best I have ever done on Pikmin 1. And most of those deaths were in the final battle, and if you take those out of the equation, I think there was like 89, so I lost 11. Out of those numbers, I only lost 13 Pikmin the entire playthrough, including a lot of bosses that I traditionally lose a lot more Pikmin to, whether it be the Armored Cannon Beetle or, more specifically, the Burrowing Snagret. So there we go. This is a list of all of the ship parts. The ones in blue are the ones that we do not need. Yes, the secret safe is an optional ship part. You are not required to obtain it. So yes, I believe they are set by area. So we've got the first two, main engine and the positron generator, are the ones found in the impact site. The 5 optional ship parts are all put together though, so there is some spaces where there should not be some. So yeah, I believe at the very minimum, I think the impact site is the only area in the game with only required ship parts. Every other area in the game has at least one, and I believe the distant spring has 2 in the massage machine and the UV lamp. The space float, you can get that with the bread bug, and then the Nova Blaster's just sort of lying around in the Forest of Hope. So anyway, let's go ahead and save our game. We are finally finished with the story mode, but I don't want to see these credits specifically, but there absolutely is some credits that I do want to see. So let's go ahead and talk about Pikmin. So Pikmin 1 was the longest time it was the odd Pikmin game out. I believe that I had not beaten Pikmin 1 3 years after I got the game. In my opinion, Pikmin 1 is the second hardest Pikmin game, behind the hell that is Pikmin 2. And trust me, I've got lots to say about how difficult Pikmin 2 is, especially down the road. But anyways, when I first got Pikmin, I was unsure of how to proceed in it, because I suffered from a very crippling fear of losing the cute little carrot guys. I've come a long way since then, to the point where I can beat 3 out of the 4 games with very little in the way of resets. And I'm very proud about that. I would like to give a special thanks to Lloyd, who helped design the incredibly great logo for this channel when I played Pikmin 1. I would love to see him do this in Pikmin 2, 3, and 4's art styles. I don't know what the current shakeout is in terms of video games. For all I know, by the time this video drops, Kindergarten 3 and Little Nightmares 3 have both released. But the way things are currently planned, my goal is to play another game for LP number 26, and then Pikmin 2 is going to be LP number 28. So Pikmin is going to be the one after the next one. Anyways, after those very short credits, we have my favorite part of this entire game. The roll call! Armored Cannon Beetle. So yeah, this right here is a bit of a little blurb. This was before the Piclopedia, where it basically tells you all of the enemies that you've encountered and how they operate. Bread bug. Wonk. So yeah. What's actually kind of funny is that I think the bread bug is the only enemy in the game that you genuinely don't have to kill. At least one instance of. I mean, I guess the Emperor Bulblax also fills that role as well. But yeah. There's a Candy Pop Bud. Those are going to be very important in Pikmin 2 and 4. Not so much in 3. In 3, they're kind of useless. That right there is a Dwarf Bull Bear. They are the baby iterations of Spotty Bull Bears. And they actually do not appear at any point in the story mode. They are exclusive to challenge mode, and we'll be seeing them later. There's a Dwarf Bullborb. We really only saw a few of those guys the entire project, and they were all in the second area of the game. There's the Emperor Bulblax. Big boy. The very much. I guess retroactively, this thing's called the Sovereign Bulblax. There's a Fiery Blowhog. Oh, there is actually, I think, one other enemy that only appears in challenge mode. But, I don't remember off the top of my head. That right there is the Gulix. We'll be fighting that in the extras video. That's the Honey Wisp. So yeah, we're just gonna be watching, listening to the rest of these videos. We're going to be just watching the rest of the enemies appear. It's a really nice thing to do, in my opinion. Although in every subsequent Pikmin game, the Piclopedia is there, and my god, the Piclopedia just rules. I think oh, by the way, there's the Mamuda. The Piclopedia is, in my opinion, probably one of the greatest catalog type options any video game's ever produced. In general, the Pikmin franchise has yet to introduce a game that is bad to the series. It is, I think, even more than how good the Pikmin games are, they're how reliable they are. I understand that not everyone likes Hey Pikmin, but I enjoyed Hey Pikmin because it was trying to be something different, and I thought it nailed that as well as a Pikmin game could. Compared to the exploration of Pikmin 1, the actual main Pikmin games, having a game that is centered around combat and puzzle solving, intensive puzzle solving, I think that fits a little bit more. I do not think I will be playing Hey Pikmin on the channel. Don't have a 3DS capture card. But I do have Hey Pikmin, and I actually have 100%ed everything but the Amiibo catalog. I'm trying to think, did I lose any Pikmin to any regular enemy in the entire game? Yes, I lost some to the Wollywogs! Oh, man. That is the third enemy we're going to be fighting in the extras video, the Smoky Prog. God help me on that one. So yeah, there's the Spotty Bull Bear. Ironically enough, for how dangerous they are in this game, I think that's probably the easiest iteration of the Spotty Bull Bear to fight, because at least they're sleeping. Anyway, there's the swooping snitch bugs. Did I lose any Pikmin in the Distant Spring other than that one Pikmin that drowned? Other than that one yellow Pikmin, did I lose any at all? I don't think I did. Anyway, that's a Wogpole. I hate pronouncing Walpole. There he is. The Wollywog, or the Wollyhop, as this game defines it. The fact that Wollywog is an insult is very, very appreciative, considering how much I hate these enemies. Anyways, that is the end of Pikmin 1. We have the happy ending. And I think we'll get sent back to the title screen. I don't remember. But yeah, that is Pikmin 1. At least in the story mode. Do not worry though, because this project is not really over yet. Pikmin 1 has, in addition to the variations of side content that we'll be looking at, a challenge mode. The single day challenge mode, my bad. But we're going to be doing that in an episode of its own. I think we'll be doing 5 videos for that, and I'm going to upload them all. The way I'll be doing the challenge videos is I'll be uploading them one after another, day by day. So they'll be done. 5 videos are going to be posted over a 5-day stretch. And I'll finish all of those videos before any of them start getting released, and then I'll release them all at once. Until then, we do still have the extras video to do, but that will take some time getting up. So for right now, we're going to go. Right now, I guess I'll just let you go, I guess. Thank you everybody so much for watching my playthrough of one of my favorite real-time strategy games. In my opinion, the gateway real-time strategy game. It's the game that I would introduce real-time strategy, the genre, to people through. Because it's a fantastic, it's a very simple concept, but much like how Nintendo usually does it, they take a concept that is simple on its surface and then take it as far as it's willing to go. And thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Be happy, stay happy, and I'll see you all in the next video. Later, folks.